This is the American Rebellion. My name's Jerry. How y'all doing? I'm here at Matty K and Nick. We see we got Larry Burns and Robin Brunson in. How's it going, guys? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to culturally appropriate your femininity or genderismism or any of that. Nick Young is in the comments. How are all my peeps doing tonight? See, Robin has gone completely ghetto, which is nice. You know, good to see. It's good to see. She's very street, you know. Matt, how are you?
I'm all right. Had to wrestle with my son's hair. You get that 1 minute boot camp haircut.
Yeah.
It'll take them 15 minutes, and they'd probably be pissed.
Okay, so anyway, Matt has his problems. Nick, hopefully you have survived the day without any haircut catastrophes.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I need one. But, they keep closing shit around here, so I'm kind of fucked on that end.
Right.
So I had to get a homemade haircut. My mother did it, and, you got to take.
She used a curling iron for you?
No, not that. But I actually have a professional haircutting kit, but some people aren't professional haircutters in this house. So you gotta take what you can get.
Okay, so let's see. Destiny's with us early. She must be bored, or there are no kangaroos hopping around for her to go out and kill with her bare hands. Anyway. Okay, so I put up some links here. The one is to a GoFundMe, one is to Teespring, the T-shirt thing, which is, I guess, our new store T-shirt deal. It is for Nick's daughter, Jasmine, who has stage 3 cancer, and we are trying to help them out financially. We have sold one shirt. I have no idea to who, but all proceeds from the shirts that are profit go to her, which ain't much. So I made the T-shirts as cheap as possible. They're like $20. But the lower you make them, the less profit you make. So you have to keep that in mind. So now, Jerry, you're going to make Destiny mad now. Destiny stays perpetually mad at us. Why she comes out here, I don't know. David Novy's here. I'm home for 2 weeks. Badly sprained big toe. Would never have guessed a toe could hurt this bad. That's why when football and baseball players get turf toe, they can't play. Yep. So anyway, if you can give, that would be great to the GoFundMe. There is, I believe, $1,245 in there now. I'll check real quick. And also buy a T-shirt. They're $20 a piece. They come in many different colors and up to from small up to 3XL. So the more we can sell, the better off we'll be. Matt, I believe Nick is also, his family rather, is getting a what do you a fundraiser barbecue or something. What you want to explain that, Nick?
Barbecue fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's we have procured space. It's actually at a local bar, but they're not open. But we finally finalized the deal because we have a firefighter given name recognition because he knows my dad. You say Bosco around here, people start their eyes open for whatever reason. My eyes want to close, but their eyes open. Donating the industrial pit, he will bring it there, and they will have volunteers to come and do the barbecue for us.
I'm assuming.
It's
I'm,
chicken quarters, chops.
I'm assuming that this is in Eunice, Louisiana, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I have
2
an
blocks
idea.
from my house, at the matter of fact.
If we can get some help.
Tickets are printed.
If we
Yeah,
can.
tickets are printed.
Yeah.
So
they're $10 a piece.
$10 a plate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which ain't bad because, it's Louisiana. Just watch out. If you see a possum head in the soup, don't eat that.
Yeah.
Jenny Collins is here. All right, so listen, Friday night she is going to be on with us. We're going to be doing a kind of a fundraiser show, and we'll probably have Matt give us some trivia. And, Matt's always got jokes and so forth and that like that. Nick, I was thinking that if somebody could, I can buy the T-shirts at cost. They're kind of expensive. They're like $14 a piece, but I don't know, for giveaways or something like that. I don't know how you want to do it, but we'll get together if you want to do that later. But that's up to you, of course.
And what date is this supposed to happen? You might want to mention that.
It's next month, like August 9th, I think, is the date. It's a Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, Jerry, I'm early because I'm bloody bored. I guess that's what happens when your state is locked down like it's freaking North Korea. Well, we're glad that we could be here for you, Destiny. When you're bored, that's we need to put you on the
We
promotions.
all know why she comes on here, over here. Come on, Destiny. Just don't fight it anymore.
You can go to Walmart.
You want me? Come on.
And get the T-shirts a lot cheaper there. I agree, but then you have to have them printed, and that's where the expense comes in.
Correct.
Okay.
And I also want to personally
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Larry Burns.
Don't. Oh, Larry Burns. Okay.
Well, he's
Good.
anonymous, but
No, that's all right.
I want to thank him.
Yeah, just
But
if they're anonymous,
I think it's him.
Nick.
But,
if they're
no, he put his name.
Okay. Oh, Lawrence, you're right. You're right. Okay.
So I figured it out.
Yeah. Well, thanks,
So,
Larry.
yeah, it was not anonymous.
Yeah. I believe a lot of people have. We've had. Let's see. I can look at it. It's $1,245 so far, which is okay. It's been turned over, so all the money that GoFundMe doesn't take for its fees and bullshit goes directly to her. I no longer have anything to do with the money. Just so everybody knows. We've had 11 donors, 111 shares, and 8 followers. So anybody who wishes to, you can go to the links I just posted. If you need the link again, just all you have to do is let me know. Friday night she will be on. We'll be here, and Twitch, because apparently she's a gamer of some sort. I don't freaking know. I don't know nothing about gaming. All I know is we can stream to there. And I may have her streaming the show while she's on, if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible, but supposedly you're supposed to be able to do it. Larry Bird says, you're welcome. Amanda Marie is that Amanda? Yeah, Amanda Marie Wilson is here, says hello, David. The easiest way to get the T-shirts literally is just do it online, because you can buy T-shirts for nothing. But keep in mind, this is supposed to be a high-quality T-shirt. We'll see. And they're normally $25. I made it as low as, or $28 or something. I made it as low as I could so we could sell some. So let's get some sold, please. This will be an event.
I know who bought the first. I know who bought the first.
I want to take you by the hand and make you understand, Amanda.
You sing horribly.
What the hell does that have anything to do with anything?
Understand. and ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, she knows David. How can that be? David is a hermit in his house with his computer. That's all we know. He could be with the CIA. We don't know. So anyway, if anybody, I'll be posting the links as we go, and if anybody wants to needs the link, well, please let me know. I need people to share the crap out of this, not just to your page, to groups everywhere. Okay, I need this shit everywhere. All right. This girl is 24 years old.
Now I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you, Daniel. Remember him?
Yeah.
He's my cousin.
Yeah, we know
He's my cousin.
Yeah, all right.
He drives for Walmart. Big truck, delivery trucks.
Right.
He shared it out, the GoFundMe page, out to over 3,000 of his trucking buddies that are in a group.
Good.
So,
Good.
hoping they get the hit.
Good. 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 The more it gets out, the more we'll get. And I have a $10,000 limit on it, but it can go over that. And my guess, it's more than likely going to need to. She needs surgery. Then there'll be, of course, I guess treatments, whatever they do after. And then, of course,
Yeah.
her husband, who does work.
Chemo, radiation.
Yeah, her husband works, but unfortunately, she's going to need some help. So that means he may be having to take some time off or do whatever. So we're just trying to get him through financially. All the money that I collect, I don't keep any of it for any reason. And that is how we've always done it. So let's, please, we need everybody's help. We need everybody to share it. Everybody who can give. I get it. COVID and all the rest of the bullshit. I get it. Okay? Fuck. I get the fact that people are going broke, can't do this, can't do that. I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's 10. I don't even care if it's 5,000. Okay? Whatever it is, please give it. If you can. If you can't, spend 10 minutes out of your day for someone else and share the crap out of it to a bunch of groups. Okay, the more people in the group, the better chance we get. The more they see it, the better chance we get. Okay? I'm tired of seeing these goddamn liberal fucking assholes on there with ridiculous fucking problems, getting hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars. Some thug gets killed by the cops, they get 14 fucking million, and a real person out here that's just, a regular person can't get shit. I'm done with this. I'm tired of hearing about people dying of cancer. I'm tired of this. And somebody's 23 years old. I mean, there's no good time for cancer, but 24 rather is not good. With 5 kids. So I'll share it again in the groups. I can't donate.
Drooling fun.
Can't donate till I get a check in. Sorry, don't worry about that, Tina. Like I said, if you can't, just do the next thing. I mean, we all sit here and say we should help each other. Let's do that.
Pray. Pray.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
But share it. Just like Tina said here, because, that's what she does. Tina helps out a lot with that. We don't have a reach after 5 years of doing this shit, so I need this put out by everybody. I mean, she's a young girl, wife, mother, daughter. Nick, you just hear talking, is her father. All right. She's had cancer before. She now has it again. So, I didn't know her before. So I do now, and it's irritating me. Matter of fact, she is in the comments now. Jasmine is here. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing well, Jasmine. Thank you. Also, if anybody has any T-shirt designs that we can sell that they wish to donate, yeah, you can donate anonymously. But if you want to, you got any T-shirt designs, this site, I tried putting her picture on the T-shirt I made, and it didn't work. Okay, it wasn't clear enough, or some damn thing. I don't know how that works. But anything you can think of, please let me know or send it to me. I'll put it on a freaking T-shirt. We'll sell that too. Okay. It is, I'll put it in here one more time, and then we're going to get started on the show here. Which, gotta love America sometimes, but we need help. So this will be the GoFundMe link in a second. And then the T-shirt link. She also has a PayPal. If you need that, I can put that up for you. And that will go directly to her. And I believe that I believe there's less fees also, but I'm not sure. Jasmine, have you gotten anything through not GoFundMe, the PayPal link? Got to. Anyway, we'll get her answer in a minute. So I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I don't think she's via voice. She's via chat.
No, I know. I actually know some things, Nick. But thank you.
Oh, okay. She just answered.
What the hell did she say? Because I'm not on there now. Yes, I've had one person say, okay, good. Then I guess if anybody wants to PayPal thing, by Friday night when she's on, we'll have all the links together and so forth, and all well. I'm throwing this together as quickly as possible, and things are lagging. Plus, it takes me about 20 minutes in the morning to share it out to every place, whatever. And that ain't even half of them, so it takes a while. And then I got other shit to do. Today, I take my wife to Gainesville, get shots in her neck to hopefully get rid of some pain, which apparently, surprisingly enough, gives you more pain for about a week until it starts working. And who the hell knew that? Anita is here somewhere. How you doing, Anita? Jasmine, what kind of cancer have you been afflicted with? I believe it's cervical. Is that correct, Nick? Nick quit. That's nice. Okay, so let's see.
I believe it was some kind of cervical polyps or cysts or something with it.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. And they're kind of, I guess, big or something. Did you hear about this? Some people beat the hell out of some cops, and one of them was the chief of police. In New York City.
They all got conked on the noggin and were bleeding all over the place by somebody.
Yeah.
I know how somebody got that close to these three high-ranking police department officials. What are they out there arresting people for? Anyways, I don't. The fuck are they doing?
Okay, so last year she had cervical. Now it's ovarian. Okay, so I'm sorry, ovarian. I don't like saying those words. I'm old. But anyway, thank you, Larry. And he's right. Everybody in life, you find that you may not have everything, but many times you have more than others. And I ain't talking about money or any of that shit. I mean, you got your health, and you don't have to worry. about anything bad like that. Yeah, apparently they took out the chief of police there, too. That's funny. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah. I'd like to see some more information about it, but I can't believe these guys. What are these guys walking a beat for? They're like the top-ranking fucking police department officials here. I don't.
Well, we got our North Carolina's Asheville City Council. I've been to Asheville. It's all the way at the top of the state. It's near the Cherokee Reservation. Has apologized for its role in slavery and racial discrimination, voting unanimously to provide reparations in the form of community investments to help Black residents. That's nothing can go wrong there.
I mean, what does that actually mean? What are they going to do? Hand out $100 bills on the corner or something? What does that mean?
I don't know. You probably got to apply for it, or I don't know. Here we go. Councilwoman Shanika, Shaneika Smith, who surprisingly enough is Black, said the council had gotten emails from those asking, why should we pay for what happened during slavery? Which is an excellent question. Slavery is this institution that serves as a starting point for the building of the strong economic floor for white America, while attempting to keep blacks subordinate forever in to its progress. That was her answer. The resolution calls for the city to create a community reparations commission and make concrete recommendations of where to funnel programs and resources. Probably right back into the pockets of the freaking city council. Let's see, the resulting budget.
Yeah, that's not going to go where it needs to go or where they expect it to go.
The resulting budgetary and programmatic, is that a word now? Priorities may include, but not be limited to, increasing minority homeownership and access to other affordable housing, increasing minority business ownership and career opportunities, strategy to grow equity and generation wealth, closing the gaps in healthcare, education, employment and pay, neighborhood safety, and fairness within criminal justice. So employment.
Yeah, that's everything that everybody in the United States already has. You got opportunity to housing. You got opportunity to everything anybody the fuck else has. You just want to get it for fucking nothing.
Listen to this. Hundreds of years of black blood spilled that basically fills the cup we drink from today, said Councilman Keith Young, who is one of two African-American city council members that spearheaded the proposal. It's simply not enough to remove statues. Black people in this country are dealing with issues that are systematic in nature. Councilman Vijay Kapoor, who is known to split with Smith and Young on police and budget issues, said he supported the resolutions for moral reason, but urged skeptics to look at the practical reason. Data showing large disparities between African Americans and other Asheville residents. We don't want to be held back by these gaps. We want everybody to be successful. Oh, dear God.
Yeah. Well, how come they don't tell everybody how you're a black person, you're the mayor or the police chief? How did you fucking beat this systemic, all-encompassing racism? Tell the rest of the black people what the fucking secret is. It seems like you got held down by anything. What the fuck are you bitching about?
Yeah,
Correct.
Well, for one thing, the words hard work would probably have to come out, and not being a victim would have to come out. And, they tend to call those people Uncle Tom is the problem. And the black blood spill that basically fills the cup we drink from today. Are you fucking kidding me? Every war we fought, more white people have died than blacks. In the streets, hardly any blacks get killed by cops, but a lot of white people do. And most people, black people get killed are killed by other black people. So could somebody please explain to me how this is all going to work out? Because I don't get it.
Well, it's the
matter.
same old bullshit. But did you
Doesn't matter.
see that Nick Cannon, that fucking idiot, got scrubbed from the airwaves because he went on a tirade about white people, but he fucked up and went on a tirade about Jews that got him. He crossed the double yellow line on that one.
Yeah, but you know what? The liberal news only worried about? He did anti-Semitic. You know.
Oh yeah, the calling white people degenerate defects.
He didn't care about
that. That doesn't make any difference.
Didn't make a damn bit of difference. They only worried about what he said about the Jews. Now, I'm not okay with what he said about the Jews, but apparently the MSM is. You know.
Well, especially the company he worked for is owned by a Jewish guy, so you know, makes kind of sense. You don't want to, bite the hand that fucking feeds you there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but they blow right past that. They don't care because they think they're untouchable is the thing. And in reality, with free speech and everything, you're supposed to be able to say those things. You don't have to like them. You don't have to listen to them. You can yell, scream, rant, and rave about them, but you don't have to buy a product from the person or watch the TV. Because my guess is that's why he got fired. A lot of Jewish people call it and say, we ain't watching NBC, whatever the fuck it is anymore. And he got fired. Okay, that's simple.
Well, same way, if he had just come out and go, fuck the guy that owns the company I work for, you think the guy that owns the company might be a little upset about it.
He might be, but if Nick Cannon is bringing him ratings and he's in the top rated show, chances are he may get away with it. Maybe he'll get talked to, say that was kind of fucking stupid, don't do it again, but nevertheless. Okay, it's all about the ratings. So if he's hosting a show, like I guess he does, I've heard the name. I have no idea who he is. I didn't even know he's a black guy. But nevertheless, I'm thinking that if he
was married to Mariah Carey when she was good looking.
Oh, was he? Okay. Deborah Cole was here. Anita's here. Apparently Virginia is here somewhere. I missed it. How you doing, guys? Nice to see you. Appreciate you coming by. But it's all about ratings. It's all about money. It's all about advertisers. Okay, that's what it is. They took Roseanne off the air for ridiculous shit, and that she wrote on Twitter. It was like the number one show they had, and I think that was stupid. Not to mention the fact what she said was stupid. She probably should have shut her fucking mouth, but Roseanne ain't the type to do that. But she's supposed to be allowed to. This is the problem with the left, okay? Everybody should be allowed to say whatever they want, and then the free market takes care of them. Okay? One way or the other.
Besides the fact that it was a joke, too. You can't be a fucking comedian anymore. It's impossible.
You're absolutely right. Freedom of speech is just that. You're supposed to be allowed to say pretty much whatever you want. Freedom of speech is in the Bill of Rights simply because it's for speech that you don't like hearing. But then, at one point in this country, I can remember people like Al Sharpton and people like that who, when they spoke, most people just ignored him because he was a hateful piece of shit. They didn't like him. They probably had things to say about him and all the rest of it. But most people just fucking ignored him because he was a hateful piece of shit. That's what freedom of speech is about. he gets to say it. It's just like when you see the KKK doing a rally. They get to do that. Probably not now as much, but they used to. Doesn't mean you have to go. It doesn't mean you have to agree with them. It doesn't mean any of that. And your feelings about it, I hate the KKK. Does anyone really fucking care? No.
No.
There you go. Nobody gives a damn about your fucking feelings.
But every person that shows up that supports Trump is a white supremacist, a white nationalist. I mean,
yeah,
they just come up with every goddamn name they can, and they're also a member of the KKK. So, yeah. I mean, stupid motherfuckers, stop already.
To be honest, the fucking KKK has.
Well, you can be a nationalist, but you just can't be white at the same time. That's bro.
You can't. Yeah, but
they don't even know what the definition of a nationalist is. I believe in my nation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true, actually. They don't know what the definition of fascism is either, because everything they do is fascist. Oh, no. When you take someone's job away because they spoke or wrote something, if you take this away or take that away from them, or harass them or attack them physically, that's fascism, because they don't agree with you. It's mob mentality.
Well, it's getting. Remember a couple of weeks ago, all those goddamn cartoon actors were quitting because they're not the same color as the goddamn characters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fucking fictional character. I mean, what the fuck? It's a fucking cartoon, for fuck's sake.
Everything is offensive. Now that this shit is going overboard. I mean, it's just getting stupid as fuck. I mean, people need to grow the fuck up and stop.
Deborah Cole says,
get this country back
to
where it was.
Yep. You have freedom of speech as long as it is what I believe, comrade. From Deborah Cole.
Well, yeah, the problem is you got all these young 20-year-old fuckers that have never grown up. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
No, they don't even have hair on their balls at this point. So they don't know what the shit they're talking about.
Usually when you're 20, you are liberal because the world ain't fair, and that's not right. Well, you know what? By the time you're 30, 35, you got a family, whatever, you start realizing what matters, and it ain't the bullshit, and, you got to deal with fucking life's up and downs.
Right.
And I get it, but my problem with it is what these kids are being taught in school. I was a liberal at 20, or at least more liberal than I am now at 20 years old. Okay. But I realized something important, that the world will run your ass over if you're a victim. I don't even know if that was exactly what I learned, but that's what it ended up being, as most of us have here. When you're a kid, it's like, that's not fair. That's not fair. What does your parents say? Well, life's not fair. Well, life ain't fair. That's just the way it is. That's that.
You see that video, the Antifa, the fucking little fucking weasel tried to pull the guy's car door open.
Yeah.
Dude got out and slapped the fuck out of him and said, "Do you hear me? Do you understand me? Don't ever fuck with me again." And they're like, "I didn't do nothing." He tried to open the door, and what were you gonna do? Like, give him a fucking Hershey's kiss, or pull him out for the rest of the mob? Yeah. And then, as soon as he stood up and slapped the fuck out of this kid, they all fucking jumped back like, "Oh shit, it's somebody that's gonna stand up for himself."
Yep.
Yeah, God forbid.
Then they started
you slap the taste out these motherfuckers' mouths, they'll start to learn.
Yep. Because that right there is the real world. That's the real world. You fuck with somebody, the wrong person. How many times when growing up, your dad say something, you gonna fuck with the wrong guy one time? He's gonna fuck you up. Nah, that could never happen. Well, that kid just learned the hard way. I mean, there was no reason for him to open that guy's door. Why that guy was sitting there with the windows up and the doors unlocked, I don't know. You know, Jasmine said that's why
I don't know,
early,
but
much more knowledge to
he
me.
He had a whole different attitude when he had his hands up and was laying on the ground going, I didn't do anything. You little fucking pussy.
Yeah.
At least take your ass whooping like a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lick your wound and go home.
Yeah. And then they wanted the cops because he had arrows in his back seat or some shit or another. You want the cops. That's fucking hilarious. These 20-year-old liberals haven't lived long enough for life to even start fucking them yet. That is correct. Most of them have not. Some have. Some grew up hard. We got people on this show right now that have grown up hard. It's just, that happens. But for the most part, these kids have been sheltered by mommy and daddy, then sent to the liberal school system to be indoctrinated, and they come out socialists or they come out communists, and it's like, dude, you have no fucking clue what any of that is, because what you're doing right now is you're being used by Democratic politicians to make the president look bad, who you also hate, so you don't have a problem with. You want to call people names, you want to beat them, you want to throw shit at them, you want to attack the cops, you want to get rid of the cops. You have no idea what life would be like with a bunch of brown shirts running around running shit, because you don't know history and you don't know what it's really like. You want to blame the cops, you want to blame the Jews, you want to blame this, you want to blame Trump, of course, for everything. But where were your politicians 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 and 100 years ago, Democratic politicians who was okay with slavery, was okay with Jim Crow laws, was okay with riots in the street and people becoming dependent on welfare? Where were you? What do you know about that? What have you learned about that sort of thing? You learned it was good. The government pays for everything. Bullshit. The government, if you get anything out of them, gives you just enough to survive. You're not living, you're surviving. And now we have politicians that want to give everybody $2,000, $3,000 a fucking month to live on. That's wonderful. Who's going to pay for that shit? Half of them will not have an answer for that. When companies start moving out of the country again at a high rate of speed, when small business goes out of business and nobody's fucking paying taxes anymore because nobody has a fucking job, where's that money coming from? Ask them down there in Venezuela how that's working out. Because we propped up Venezuela, bought most of their fucking oil. Okay, we got people in our generation, the ones you think are useless and old, like Steven said here, who went to fucking war at 18 years old and were being killed, shot at, and wounded. And you're sitting in the streets like you're fucking somebody, and then some guy gets out of his car and knocks the shit out of you, and you're crying like a bitch. And you wonder why people are laughing at you. Well, we ain't laughing too much longer, because eventually this shit is going to end. And I don't think it's going to be fucking pretty. And if you think your Democratic leadership or your socialist leadership is going to come down there and back you in the middle of government doesn't support people who actually need it. I wish these young punks would have been drafted and sent to war like my generation. They'd grow up real fast. Virginia Pollock says hi to everyone here. How you doing, Virginia? Nice to see you. Virginia from Canada. Yeah, so everything that's been said here is true. These kids they're not tough. They think they're tough. They play their video games and their Call of Duty and think that's, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to be a badass. You're not a badass. There's no such thing as a badass because there's always another one's going to take you out. Max is here. Greetings, inmates. How are you? How you doing, Max? Nice to see you. Wounded 5 times during my 3.5 tours
What's
in
up,
Vietnam.
you Tulsa?
Stephen Tyler, who was wounded 5 times during my 3.5 tours in Vietnam. I think that's enough.
What in the hell?
Yeah, 5 times. My cousins who are batshit crazy and believe in this socialist bullshit, or kids of uncles and aunts who are Trump supporters, these kids got lost at some point and it wasn't due to their parents. I think it's a direct result from the education they have been subjected to. Subjected to is a good couple of words to describe the education system in this country, from elementary school all the way up to high school or college. They start teaching kids social.
They have no choice.
Yeah, they start teaching socialism to kids by telling them they have to bring toilet paper, paper towels, pens, pencils, coloring, and crayons, and all kinds of shit, so everybody can have them. Which, if you put that in real life terms, that means they belong to everybody, just like socialism. Everything belongs to everybody. Some guy wants to come in your backyard, take something you bust your ass to make, build, or freaking buy, and it's okay. Nobody's going to do nothing about it. We pool our money to pay for common needs, roads, water, schools. All the rest is a bunch of con jobs. These special things and should be done by groups of citizens who want them. Agreed. Jasmine, that was from Virginia Pollock. Jasmine says, we have sick people, homeless veterans, some are amputees, families with disabled children. These people are struggling to survive. Meanwhile, these people that are well and able to work just sit on their asses and keep popping out babies, expect everyone else to support them and their 10 children. As I've said, Jasmine has 5 children and a husband that works his ass off.
Well, going back to the indoctrination shit, I saw this one clip. This guy goes, there's something wrong here because my 3-year-old son that goes to pre-K came home and said he hates Trump. I'm like, where the fuck does this come from?
Right.
See how that works?
Mm-hmm. Stephen Tolliver says, I still carry shrapnel in my skull. Damn. Hey, look at Stephen. Okay. Shrapnel in his skull, wounded 5 times in Vietnam. And, you know, from the little bit I know about him, he busted his ass to become something. He is an Indian who are one of the most, I guess you could say, forgotten minorities in this country usually. And, you know, I'm not, there's good and bad with that also, but I'm just saying. Okay. And he did not allow any of that bullshit to stop him. It's something that happened in his life. He probably lives with it every day, obviously, with something in his skull. But he also has said, fuck this. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to be successful at whatever I do. And he has been. And I would say probably pretty, successful, both financially and in life in general, which is most of the times, I think, much more important. But, you know, finances is nice. But still, he did not become a victim. He probably felt like a victim for a while, but then he got out of it and said, fuck this. I ain't feeling sorry for myself. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And he did. And it took him a long time. And to this day, in his 70s, I believe, he's still working hard. That is an example.
Whatever happened to Biff Boffo? Biff Boffo guy. Wasn't he supposed to be under there or something?
Yeah, I didn't have time to get in touch with him. I had to take care of the wife today. Biff Boffo. What the fuck, Biff Boffo?
All right.
I had to take my wife in to get these shots. She is now prostrate on the bed and can't oh, wait a minute. Prostate on the bed. Something. I don't fucking know. she's laying on the bed and can't really move. So I have the phone on. I may have to go out there once or twice to check on her. So Jasmine has cancer. She's not letting that get her down. She's got 5 kids to take care of, a husband to take care of, while he's out trying to take care of them working. And then on top of that, trying to find some fucking help from the state or the federal government, which I got to tell you is about the hardest thing on the planet to fucking do. And that's that. There are a lot of people out here that have spent their life right here on this stream, busting their ass, dealing with life's freaking inconsistencies every single day, ridiculous crap from laws and all the rest of it, and getting through their freaking life to become successful at whatever they do. And you want to sit there and tell me that's because they're white? Stephen Tolliver isn't really white. He's an Indian. How do you explain him? Ben Carson isn't white. He's a black guy. And yes, he used government type stuff to get where he wanted to go, but that's what it's there for. He didn't complain about it. He did it. Became a world-renowned brain surgeon. My native grandfather told me that the government nor anyone owes me anything for what happened to my ancestors.
Yeah,
it's true. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
I look like Alan West, Colonel West.
Yeah, he's another one.
I believe he should run for. I think he should run into 2024. I really do.
I don't know. He was a representative in Florida, for Florida, in the House at one time, but I think he lost for some reason. It was a political thing. Something happened. I don't remember. But being born a sovereign helps because I don't have to pay any kind of taxes. Well, that's fine. But did you build up however much your company's worth by just not paying personal taxes or whatever? Or did you bust your freaking ass? That's the thing. Okay. I'm sure, you've been
Taxes or not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the deal with the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to be sovereign, and apparently we're supposed to be. But, the point is that, and I'm just using him from an example. You could take anybody on here, okay, and probably say the same thing about them. They didn't let being a victim end their fucking life. And that's all these kids are. They're victims of everything. And then they make all the, most black people don't want to be considered victims of racism, victims of this, victims of that. They want to live their lives in peace and raise their families and have the same shit that everybody else has. That's what they want. Same thing with Hispanics. Every group you can say. They keep saying, yes, we'll take your poor, you're tired, you're, filthy, whatever. Okay? But when people came here, they didn't come here with their fucking handout. They came here, they had to find a job, they had to learn the language, they had to do a whole lot of shit in a brand new place to make their children's lives better, because their life was spent making their children's lives, hoping that their children make their life better. And they help them do that. And for the longest time, that's what parents did. They worked their ass off so that their children's lives would be better, so hopefully the children would make their children. That was how it worked. Now we just got people walking over the freaking border, and the left's telling us we're supposed to allow that and just give them money to take care of them. Fuck you. That's insane. But we're the racists.
I still don't know how that anchor baby shit ever became a thing. That is about the worst thing you could possibly do.
Today's youths are victims of poor parenting, and that is the bottom line. That is always the bottom line, isn't it? It is what starts in the four walls of your own home. If you're not teaching your kid the right way to be, the right way to live, the right way to this, and arguing with them and screaming and ranting and raving, especially when they become teenagers and you just want to crush their face in a freaking garbage compactor because of their mouth and their attitude about everything, but you still get up every day and do what you're supposed to do. Until maybe when they're 25, 30, they tell you, thanks, I was a real asshole and you did a good job or something like that. If you're not doing that.
An alligator mouth. Get your pen ready, Jerry.
Okay, hold on. I got
an alligator mouth. An alligator mouth. Oh, how to say it? An alligator mouth. Shit, I gotta remember it again. Shit.
Okay, well, I got it half out. I got the folder up for the Nickisms.
Okay. Nick drunk.
No, you got a mockingbird ass with an alligator mouth.
Mockingbird.
Like that's how it goes, somewhere around there.
Got it. That's number 11. We're on number 12 now. Okay. Steven says, I worked 18 hours a day in 3 of my businesses to get where I am now. Exactly. Yes, Jerry, I'm 70 years old, still working 18 hours a day. Yeah. And I bet that's kind of ingrained in your kids at this point from what they've seen you do. Okay. Do you have any kids that are on welfare? Do you have any kids that are out in the streets tearing down statues? Do you have, or grandkids or whatever? Do you have any of that? My guess, without knowing the answer, is no. Okay. It's don't let your alligator mouth overload your mockingbird ass. That's it. I think I've heard that one before.
There you go. Jasmine, you got it right. Okay. Jasmine got it right.
Don't let your alligator mouth.
Nick drunk.
Yeah.
Jasmine, here's the shit my dad says too. So, welcome to the family, Jasmine. Sorry.
Okay, we got that one. We're putting together a list of Nickisms, shit his dad says to him, and so forth. Anyway, we have 11 of them. We'll go through them at some point.
You know what I was surprised to see today? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came out and lambasted all these Nick Cannon and all these NFL players that are making all these racist and anti-Semitic comments. He's like, what are you doing? I didn't believe he was conservative, but maybe he is.
I don't think he. I think he just. I think he doesn't like hate, is what it is. Considering what religion he's in, that's a little odd. But David Novi says, who, by the way, congratulations on back on Facebook. Apparently, he had 3 accounts in jail. What would be an alligator mouth that plays the donkey? Which is another. That's plays the donkey is actually. Oh, wow, we don't have that one. Oh, I got it. All right, we got to put that one in there.
I thought it was Act the Donkey.
I think it is, yes. Act the Donkey. If you're going to do this, David, you got to get it right.
I don't get that. I don't get that. What will be? Be an alligator mouth that plays the donkey.
Hey, he's trying.
That's not a Louisiana saying.
He's not what you would call. He lives in New Jersey. He doesn't understand. My dad is 80 and works all day and runs his own business. Still, he has. If he stopped, he'd die. He said he doesn't have an 80-year-old mind. From Tina Scott. That's probably true. I have to constantly be doing something.
Hey,
I can't just sit
David,
around.
go look up the Fermi paradox. There you go.
Let's see. Stephen Tolliver said, I have 10 children, not one of them on welfare or extreme liberal. See, I told you worked hard. Apparently didn't own a fucking TV or a lazy boy or nothing. Jasmine.
10.
Yeah, Jasmine. Well, everybody, I got to log off a little early tonight. I got to drop off some flyers and tickets for the fundraisers. Good night, all. Much love to you all. All right. Thank you, Jasmine. We'll see you. I'll have to talk to you tomorrow. Holy 10 kids. I'd be overloaded as a mother. Wow, one mom or more. Hit Oil Express. The fuck is Hit Oil Express? What does that mean?
No, I'm telling her to go to Oil Express. Is it?
Oh.
Place.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually a Christian place, and they have a billboard within the store, and it's just like nonstop business. People changing their oil.
Right.
And you can drop off tickets. You can put a flyer. You can do everything you want. We know the people are spending enough damn money over there. They better help. That's all I got to say.
10 kids with all the same mother? Damn.
Did her uterus fell out?
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, 10 kids, you got to be running out of names by that many. Jesus.
You actually have a baseball team and a bullpen. Damn. Alan McMillan is here.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Damn.
almost got a goddamn professional football team.
Yeah, did your
Sitting on the sacks.
wife try to run away from home a lot, or when you got home, or what? What happened? Damn. I bet she made them pay for that in life, didn't she? That's funny. All right.
Hell, I don't know how people get 3 or 4 and afford it. That's fucking mind-boggling.
Yeah.
How many kids you have, Matt?
2. 9 daughters and 1 son. Holy shit.
Just 2. 9 daughters.
Oh my God. 10 women in the house and 2 guys. Oh, holy shit.
Crazy shit.
You know,
Every
my
month
respect
on
level
that
for you,
shit.
Stephen, has gone through the fucking roof. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know how anybody, I can't barely live with 1 woman, and you had 10 in your house. My God, you had to pee and use the hose for a shower and do it all outside, didn't you? Because the bathroom was never empty. She left us after our youngest was born, had postpartum depression really bad. Oh, she left us after our youngest son was born, had postpartum depression really bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, so you raised, for most of the time, all of these kids yourself? Damn. 9 girls in a house. That I couldn't even imagine that.
I feel sorry for Steven.
Yeah, you two need
Because,
to.
Come that time, can you imagine the headache he had? God, man. I was bad enough with 1, much less 9. Oh man, God
Well,
save you, brother.
He's got you in
God
one
save
way, Nick. At least she didn't try to kill him, so that was something. Because Nick's wife,
Well, that yeah.
Nick's wife tried to kill him or have him killed.
It appears he tried to kill her.
Yeah. Maybe that's, I don't know, but damn, 10 fucking kids. I gotta tell you, man, that's damn.
That's impressive.
You two need to step
You're a
up your
good
game.
man, Stephen.
You and Matt need to step up your game, Nick.
Oh no,
I got a 13-year-old girl right now that is more than enough.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah, no, it gets worse.
Wait,
It gets worse for a long time too.
being facetious.
Max says
better is worse.
Max says maybe it fell off after all them kids. I don't know, just for self-preservation.
Did they write that song after you? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little idiots.
How the fuck do you raise 10 fucking kids not on welfare and create, high-end businesses, what somebody, well, at least one of them is. When I built the house they grew up in, I put a bathroom in every bedroom so they didn't have to fight for bathroom time. Oh, you're a fucking genius also. So you lived in a 10-bathroom house? Or no, probably, okay, because the boy at some point would need his own room, but after the girls, they could shack up together, so that'd be fine. Okay. My mom is one of 17.
No, that poor boy never took a shower. I can promise. That was it.
They had a bathroom in every bedroom, so that's nice. Tina Scott says my mom is one of 17, and she's the baby. Big Italian family back then. Stephen Tolliver said, Matt, you're an ass. Well, yeah. You just now knowing that? But we like Matt.
That's true.
12-bedroom house. Holy shit. So you were planning on more? Damn.
12-bedroom house.
That's like a fucking mansion.
Dude, you live in a plantation?
He does.
You're gonna freaking burn that shit down before you know it.
No, he does. He actually lives on a big farm. He has a lot of acreage. I'm thinking about going there to live. I don't know. He's the one who runs everything on methane gas.
Oh, okay. You got a big farm.
So he has a 12-bedroom, 14-bathroom house. No wonder he needs 800 acres. The house is 600. Damn.
I've never heard of fucking 14 bathrooms. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, I got 2, and it's like, fuck. I'm happy.
If you live on a farm, there's 14 spots they can squat and go. I mean, come on.
It must have been hell getting him to clean all them bathrooms. Yeah, that's what Tina said. Who cleans the bathrooms? Wow. That must have been fucking hell getting all them bathrooms, them to clean the rooms and bathrooms.
Jesus, with 10 kids, he just made a fucking locker room with
Yeah.
big shower rock and shit in it.
The poor son was probably tasked with it.
The house is 12,500 square feet. Holy shit, that is big.
Holy shit. You'd be like, oh, jeez. I could come up with a name, but I'd be good.
Electric and water bill has got to be huge. You probably got a well or two because he lives up north. And I know that now, at least, he designed something to where he makes his own electricity, so it don't cost him nothing.
Where does he live?
I believe Pennsylvania.
In a big ass house.
I believe he lives in Pennsylvania. Don't you live in Pennsylvania, Stephen? I'm probably wrong. I can't keep nobody where they live straight. I know Tina lives in Delaware. David lives in New Jersey. Let's see.
I thought he was like from Canada or something. Was he like
No,
one of the Northern Tribes persons or something?
No, he's not from Canada. No, because he couldn't be a sovereign citizen in the United States if he was from Canada, I don't think. Maybe he could. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. He seems to. He used to do videos on it. Alan McMillan said, shit, with that many females.
I think beaver pelts were worth that much anymore.
7 miles out of. Okay, so he does it in Pennsylvania. I'm going to try to pronounce his freaking name. 7 miles outside of Zelienople, Pennsylvania. Zelie.
Zelienople?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've driven past there a lot of times on the turnpike. Yeah,
okay.
That sounds about right. I think you got it right there.
Yeah, wow. Originally from Kansas. That's what it is. Yeah, okay. Kansas, yeah. Let's see. Amanda Marie Wilson is in Northern California, so I'm assuming she's still on here.
No,
she is not a liberal.
Having nothing around in Kansas. It's just
yeah.
a wide open area. Build a big ass house, and here we go. Have a bunch of kids.
Amanda Marie Wilson says she's in Northern California. That must be, that's not liberal land up there, I guess. Matt is from California, actually, by San Diego. I have 2 children. That's enough. Well, I hope so, Virginia. You know, you could set a record. That'd be cool. Yeah, do that. Set a record. Yeah. I assume that Amanda, who is still here, actually, is not a liberal unless she's trying to get us kicked off. I live in Wichita, Kansas. I lived in Wichita, Kansas. Said it was fun. She says she lives by Sacramento, in Sacramento or by it. So that's a ways from you, ain't it, Matt?
Oh, yeah, it's the state capital. It's probably about 300 some miles north.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Stephen Tolliver also has a 9-car garage. Okay, Stephen, I'm coming to live with you. I don't care. I'll live in the garage. Is there a bathroom in there too? I'll be good because I pee a lot because I'm old. And she lived in
probably. It sounds like he's got a bathroom phobia. He's probably got a bathroom in the back of his car too. Or something.
Amanda says, and Midland, Texas too. Midland is often in the news for bad things for some reason. Isn't that the place where there was the huge, some plant blew up? Back during the Obama years. One of the 4 state capitals California had. Okay, Amanda Marie Wilson, I grew up 119 miles northwest of Wichita. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line.
Oh, Lord.
I love that song.
Glenn Crampful over here.
Yeah, right. Glenn, don't make fun of Glenn Campbell. He's dead and he died of Alzheimer's. He was good. He was good. He was the rhinestone cowboy. So we got a new watcher.
Well, then, how did Amanda Marie, whatever, Antoinette get to California? She grew up all over the place.
Well, I don't know if she was born. Were you born in California, Amanda, or did you move there? What'd you do? Hey, David Callaghan, how you doing? Putting up the links again for the T-shirts and the fundraiser for Jasmine, who was just on here. Shit, I have one carport to park my van under. I thought I was doing good. Yeah, me too. My carport's trash from the last hurricane, but I parked my truck under it. I'm happy with that. But you know, it's not 9 cars, so I need a 9-car garage. I could run the world with 9-car garage. I could. And also to GoFundMe to help her out with the the cancer and so forth and financials and all that. So I'm putting them in there. If you wish to make a donation, please do so. In 3 of the garages, I keep my 9 Harley Davidsons. Okay, Stephen, I'm beginning to think you have too much. Would you like to ship any of that shit? I'll be happy to take it. Husband is in the oil refinery and pipeline business, I guess. Okay. What is your children's name, Stephen? Curious if they all start with the same letter. Well, I think he run out of the alphabet, so he may have some symbols or something. I don't know. Like Prince. He's a lot like Prince, really. David says you can't complain too much. Well, you come to the right place for complaining, so go ahead. Husband is in the oil refinery and pipeline business. That's rough now, I guess. Jasmine's husband is in Louisiana and does the, I don't know, what the hell, he works on an oil rig, right?
So, he sells THC oil and bongs, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
There you go.
Yeah. Matt is on the show just to annoy everyone, Amanda. You can just ignore him or whatever. Every once in a while, he says something intelligent. We're all shocked. Let's see. He worked for Koch, Kansas, and Enron in Midland. Oh, Enron. Yeah, that's a fun place. Okay. Just invited 132 people to donate. GoFundMe. We'll invite way more after this. Thank you, Tina, very much. I'll see if we've made any progress here with that. And it's at the same, it looks like it's $1,245. Yep. Okay. So we'll keep doing it. We're going to keep plugging away, hopefully. And we'll see if we sold any T-shirts. Maybe that'll happen. Oh, just sold one. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we got a whole $6 profit on that. That's beautiful. We do have other T-shirts. I just got to figure out how to turn them on.
Yeah. Stephen, we should sell 10 more over there.
Yeah. Yeah, if Stephen bought one for his family and all his Harleys, we'd be at $100,000. We'd be in there. Yeah, do that, Steve. Okay, so we have sold one. That's the most I've ever sold, so that's something, I guess. Koch. Is Koch the same people that are supposed to be there? Weren't they supposed to be the Republican big shots that always donated and then didn't like Trump or some silliness or another? So they are funny, Dave. Yeah, we're funny people. Yeah, everybody funny. Where's the GoFundMe information at? I just put it in. I'll put it in again, Alan. Let's see. Yes, that's who they are. That's what I thought. Yeah. One of them died, I believe. One of their brothers. There's 2 of them. One of them died. Hold on. Okay, I got to get this stupid clipboard thing up. I just learned how to use it today for the first time since I've been using computers. I always wondered how it worked. All right, there you go. This one.
What a surprise.
Yeah, I know more than you do. All right, so pronounce Coke. Yeah, it is actually. You're right. Okay, there you go. Tina Scott, Michelle, Kathleen, Lisa, Sarah Juliet, sorry, Rebecca Marie, Victoria, Sarah Nicole. Wait a minute, you got two girls named Sarah? Really? Nathaniel, Rebecca Lynn, and Monica. He has two. You like George Foreman. You named all your kids Sarah. Also, the T-shirt one, Alan, $20 for a T-shirt helps out, folks. We only get $6 to send her, but still, it's better than nothing. I tried to make them as cheaply as, the price as cheap as possible. So everybody buy a T-shirt. That'll make everybody happy. You got nothing to lose. You throw it in a drawer, you give it to somebody. I don't care. Just buy the damn T-shirt. So yeah, it is Koch brothers. It is. Yeah. They're freaking like the zillionaires or something. Or he is the one left. One died. It wasn't even that long. A couple years ago or something. Or a year ago, something like that. He died. What is water's natural?
Now there's many variations because there's a beer in New York State that's spelled Koch, but it's called Cook. Cooks.
Oh, okay. I did not know that either. It's more useless information that will make me no money. What is water's natural state? From David Callaghan. What is water's natural state?
Liquid. It could be liquid, solid, or gas. Like any most things, yeah.
He says his oldest daughter is 56, or oldest, yeah, has to be 56, and youngest is 43. Jerry, check out D Live or Parlor for live shows. I did check out Parlor. I can't find anything on it, so it may be in a testing thing. We're only letting certain people do it. I haven't gotten to D Live yet, although I do believe I have an account on there, so I will be checking that out probably this week or next. Koch is pronounced Coke. That's what Amanda said. Any grandchildren? Yeah, 97 of them. He had to be rich just to afford birthday presents. They're all named, Joe and Jill. Every one of them. Man, can you imagine the Thanksgiving dinner at that house? They need like.
I mean, you just got to number them when you get to that point. You're number 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm going to call you. Number 5, whatever. Come here.
Yeah, and listen to this. He's got 40 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Oh, holy crap.
Christ, he's going to get his own, so he can put his own tribe there, get a sovereign tribe going here.
Yeah, maybe you could have your own casino.
Must be a bit.
It must cost him $175,000 to do Christmas just for the presents. That don't count, building onto the house another 32 rooms for everybody to sleep in. It's actually the only thing that can exist in solid, liquid, and gaseous. Yeah, that's true, I guess, actually.
It's not the only thing. It's not the only thing. It's not the only thing. Nitrogen can do the same thing.
He had one mother for all the original children, and both Sarahs. One wife,
Poor
man.
woman. Like I said, how did her uterus not fall out?
Okay, I don't think I need to have Stephen Tolliver's, I assume former wife, uterus in my head. I have enough bad things happening up here. Christmas must be lots of fun, though. I don't know. I think I would hibernate. I give them all money for Christmas and birthdays. There you go. That's where the 150 grand goes. And then you don't invite them to the house because you know you have to add on. There ain't enough room for 70 fucking 80 people, even at 12,000 square foot. You'd be tripping over them in the night. Can you imagine if they all lived in them, all them McDonald land toys on the floor? Can you imagine all them kids living with him? And all the McDonald land toys?
That's like, yeah. Yeah, that's like fucking 10,000 Legos, too, that you gotta fucking step on.
Yeah, Legos. Oh, yeah, Legos are bad. Yeah. Especially if they're on their side because they're like sharp as shit.
Been there, done that.
I think everybody has. Yeah. I mean, I had a girlfriend I lived with, had two girls.
Oh, yeah, I saw this one video. They spread all these Legos out on the floor, and two guys were blindfolded and had to walk barefoot from one end of the room to the other.
That was funny. Or the ones with the mouse traps. That's even funnier.
Laundry days.
See that one?
Laundry days must have been a nightmare. Oh, I didn't even think of that. He must have had a laundry room, like a laundromat in his house. With like 25 or 30 of them washers and dryers.
Rooms, you probably had 5 washers. And
there ain't no laundry day. That's 24/7 laundry time. You just got like a casino fucking laundry room.
Yeah, well, like the big industrial washers and dryers.
Because he must have had some slaves doing that shit. I mean, come on, Steven. Slow down, Speedy. That's enough.
Are you going to have a big...
How many people had to work in your house to do that shit?
You think he's yanking our chain about all this stuff?
Nah, he ain't that kind of do that. No, not about this. 20 plus adults and 42 grandchildren for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I bet you just have a big ass block freaking... You just cook everything outside, don't you? Any animals on your land, Steve? Goats, donkeys? I think he has cattle.
Outside of his house.
I think he does cattle, but I'm not sure.
Because of all the turkeys.
Laundry shoots to the laundry room. The kids did the chores. Laundry shoots to the laundry room. The kids did the chores. He had laundry chutes in his freaking... Holy shit.
That's like
no, he's gonna have to add on a fucking room to keep all the pictures in. I mean, there ain't enough fucking wall space for 4,000 grand pictures and everything.
Laundry chutes in the laundry. Holy
you
crap.
have laundry chutes.
Yeah.
Now, the only time I've seen laundry chutes, you're living in an antebellum home. Or you know where that goes.
Hey, I bet he has what the hell are them things called? Dumbwaiters. I bet he has a dumbwaiter.
Well, he has some dumb waiters, all right. But I don't know who they are.
Either dumbwaiters or waitresses, one of them too. I don't know, but yeah, I bet that he has them. Kids sick, you send them up some freaking cough syrup or something. Maybe a couple of eggs or something. I don't know. Yeah, I bet that's what he does. Let's see. I just want to see your house. I mean, that thing has got to be like a living legend, man. Beef cattle, horses, chickens, and alpacas. The hell are you doing with alpacas?
You'd have to use walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
Okay, that fucking big for fuck's sake.
Laundry chutes are much better.
Give me a sit rep. Where the fuck are you?
Yeah. He has 3 dumbwaiters. Yep. I knew he had dumbwaiters. You have to have them. And if you got laundry chutes, you got to have dumbwaiters. God, I remember every freaking house in America that was 2 stories had a dumbwaiter at one point. I mean, when you think about it, it's really not, that hard to put in, really. What do you do with alpacas? We got alpacas.
Alpacas. The fuck does that mean?
It's alpaca looks. It's
It's like a smaller llama.
I
Yeah.
know what it is, but
we have people.
let's just throw it
You
off.
just sell the wool. I mean, you shear them.
Oh
or
yeah,
something,
man.
I
Okay,
guess.
all right. Because I know a lot of people around here. I've seen a lot of them around here, but like maybe a couple people. I guess they're pets for some people. I don't know, but my brother tried going down a laundry chute when we were young. He got stuck and in trouble too. Yeah, I imagine so. When you got to start taking walls apart to get to the chute. Alan McMillan says, "Do they have names?" Harvest fur from David Calvin. I guess yeah. Alpacas, wood and milk. And Amanda says yarn. Shear them for the wool and then eat them. Says Stephen. Wow, that's a downer, Stephen. After all these people, the wool and milk,
damn.
you just eat them. That's fucking you and fucking Destiny would get along good.
It's a one-shot wonder.
Yeah.
You get the wool and have supper.
Yeah.
Well,
Who's ever getting that neck
right?
bones eating all day long? I can tell you that much.
Damn. And eat them. What? No way. Please tell me you don't eat them. Amanda, don't ask questions you do not want the answers to. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Ah, boy.
Some people eat the strange.
In the back of my head,
over there.
I know.
In your younger days, did you ever think of taking up a stamp collection?
It's the last.
Stamps, coins. I don't know, anything. Anything to take your mind off whatever.
Yeah, something to occupy your time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't buy a TV, I can promise you.
No, no TVs, no VCRs, just bored at night, I guess. I never heard of alpaca meat. I have.
But they have meat on them, Virginia. Come on. Every animal has meat.
Destiny says,
Maybe you never
ooh.
heard that somebody eat it.
Destiny says, ooh, sounds delicious. You're a vicious woman, Destiny. You truly are. You eat them after they get older and their wool is
Yeah,
rough.
they look kind of like.
Wow. How do you?
They look kind of like kangaroos, except they got regular front legs. It could almost be the same if they had like regular front legs.
Yeah. Alpaca meat.
Regular front leg.
Alpaca meat tastes like chicken. So
Doesn't it all?
this
At this
alpaca, it goes around and gives up his fur for you to make a good living with on your farm. And his reward is he ends up on one of your best china. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
He says he collects
Well,
Harleys.
Probably mowed the lawn too. You know
He
what I
has to
mean?
give up his wool. And I mean, he's naked as hell.
Yep.
And then he gets eaten.
Yeah.
How the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And this is coming from Nick, who will eat anything. He says he collects
Well,
Harleys.
you ever ate
Okay.
sheep or goat?
No.
Believe me.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Now, when you have more than one, do you name like alpaca and billpaca or donpaca or anything?
Or a bunch of packers. A packer something or
Not a
something.
pack of
whatever.
packers. People eat sheep.
Yeah,
Yes,
pack
they
of
do. I've never had it. I don't eat. I've never eaten mutton.
Yeah.
I've never had goats.
Believe me. Goat.
Uh,
You have to barbecue that, and you better eat it immediately off the pit, or it will be tough as a tar. To try
And women will grow beards if they eat goat meat.
yeah, it's
That's
true.
a well-known
It's,
fact.
it's a fact.
Will.
Look it up.
because they will chew and chew and chew to try to get it down to where it will eventually grow hair. because you can't eat that shit.
Okay. Mutton is awful. Never had it. Never had
Yeah.
it. I like lamb. I don't like mutton.
Mutton is goat.
Lamb and goat is delicious from Destiny Paris. Nick, you should marry Destiny. Bring her to America and marry Destiny because you all eat the same fucking shit. She'll bring you have a
No, I
supply
don't
of
eat
kangaroo
lamb
for
and
you to
goat.
eat.
What does kangaroo taste like, Destiny?
Probably chicken or
It's
something.
got to be better than mutton and goat.
I refuse to raise hogs. Can't stand the smell. Well, there's a stand that you can take there, Stephen. You know, at least hogs give you bacon. I mean, you're killing off the alpacas. That's very sad. I like
Oh,
animals.
Stephen, you ought to try to, you ought to watch a boucherie, is what we call it, with a hog. It's not something that you really want to stomach, but it's good after the fact because there's nothing left after the fact of that poor pig.
Yeah, and I bet you don't really mean that, poor pig. You don't care. You're a pig murderer, there, Nick. Is what you are. He also Stephen loves mutton. We're
It
learning a
was
lot
me.
about Stephen.
I didn't do it.
I won't eat veal. No
I just
baby
ate.
cow for me. Pork, yum. I don't know if I've ever had veal in my life. If I did, it was very long when I was a little kid. David Callaghan says he's going to start a Harley collection. Yeah, but Stevens are real. They're not the little, things you buy from Harley. I buy 4 hogs a year from my neighbor. Nice. See, I couldn't be around all them animals and hang out and then know I was eating them. I couldn't do it. I have to know that.
I thought he was supposed to be an Indian or something. Didn't he eat muskrat or beaver or, possum and shit?
Well, he doesn't have to.
Pennsylvania, you got plenty of them sons of bitches.
Well, he doesn't have to. He just eats an alpaca for dinner, lunch or so. Goes out, whacks off a leg, puts it on the grill, he can be ready. Skippy is yummy and tastes like deer from Destiny Paris. Okay. I don't really eat deer either. Although I could go and buy some tomorrow if I wanted. There's a butcher shop right up the road. I always feel bad when I drive by and see the cow sitting in the trailer out front, knowing he ain't got long to go. But,
I hear you.
you
We
know,
have a slaughterhouse here in my town, and when it's going to happen to these poor bastards.
well,
But
I
a
mean,
deer, you have to actually go out, find it, and kill it. So then it's worth it. But deer meat is good. Squirrel meat,
if you guys
rabbit.
knew what they did to milk calves, the cows that give birth, and what they did to them, it's horrible. I've seen it. I don't know why they do it.
Oh, I know.
I have no
Yeah.
idea why it's done that way, but that's how it's done, and it's a horrible life for them when they're young. I mean, they will come and get the calf. They will watch the mother have the calf and then take the calf from the mother.
Yeah, veal is like really, really, right out the womb, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Meat. That.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it, honestly.
I know I have one of those 112 scale models and patches. Yeah, I have one too. My daughter-in-law used to work for Harley, and I kept screwing with her, told her to bring me a Harley. And she did and thought that was big fun. I wasn't impressed. Although I looked at the prices at Harley, she probably paid $35 for this stupid thing, but I got it around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I eat lots of seafood. I don't feel sorry for them at this time. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Tina, it's good to see Tina. You had a good time. I meant to say that to you. I saw your post. You went out on a boat and got some seafood, caught up some crabs and stuff, and enjoyed yourself. I'm very happy for you there.
Blue crabs and
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to South Louisiana, Tina.
Yeah.
We will look that up.
Yeah, but I'm very happy to see
Shrimps.
trying to enjoy life
Seafood,
the best you can.
fish, crabs, you know, crawfish. We eat all of it.
Yeah. She lives in Delaware. I don't know what-
Apalachicola oysters.
I guess.
Oysters, you know, that has to be fried right for me to eat an oyster. I won't eat that shit raw. There's no way.
No, I eat it raw. I'll eat. Oh yeah. Well, when I was in Florida, I get the oyster Apalachicolas. Oh, they ship them all around Florida.
I saw today that a woman actually said that cows are killed to get the milk. Really? I mean, well, milk cows are not treated well. They're really not.
They don't make milk after they're killed. So how would you kill a cow to get the milk?
Yeah. I was on, when I was a land surveyor here in Florida, I was on the University of Florida's farm. It's like a teaching farm. And they had a milk farm there. And they had cows out there with holes in their side with you ever see like people in a museum, you want to pick something up inside a thing, they got the glove in there, you put your hand in, you can pick it up with the glove. It was kind of like that. And I couldn't watch that too much. Thanks, Jerry, so much. Had a great time with old friend. Yeah, I saw that post. That I'm very happy you're, you know, your mindset at least on them times seemed good. So I'm very happy for you. Never, I can't read this. Your calf, you take a calf and break the front knees, then sling them, yeah, and feed them baby laxatives for 6 months to get veal. Yeah.
That's why I never ate it, apparently.
Never really considered Harleys being fake. Not sure, but I ain't gonna start a toy Harley collection. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Or fake patches for that matter. Okay. Yeah, that's how you get veal. If you saw like our milk farm here, you can't see the actual milking station they have, the building. At night, you can see the lights from it, but you can't see because they don't want the public to see that shit. Nobody drink milk for the way they treat the cows and the calves. I've gone. I don't know what the hell this was in one place, but I drove by this farm and there were about 50 calves. Actually, they had a thing around them where they couldn't move. The only thing they could do was eat. And they were calves.
So yeah, well, nobody would eat steaks or hamburgers or pork chops if they saw how it was done.
Yeah. Yeah. The laxatives keep the, I guess, the meat very tender or something. I don't know. You'd have to ask Steven. He seems to know about this. I couldn't do that to anything. I could not do that to one living thing. That should be illegal. Gross hell. People eat veal for I don't know how many years, but it's basically farms that like that are basically torture chambers for animals. Okay. I don't want to talk about this, please. Neither do I. Let's move on. I don't want to talk no more about this. I can't do that. If my wife was here, we wouldn't even be talking about it at all because she couldn't. She cannot listen to that shit. She hears gunshots out here and think all the deer are being killed at the same time. And I don't hunt personally. I could if I needed to, but I don't need to. Laxatives dehydrate like it would make it. I don't know. I don't know. He says it's something else, so I'm not going to talk about this anymore. And let's see, what time is it anyway? Well, it's got about 20 minutes.
Well, I know Destiny is hunting me over here because, she just can't resist. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to toot my own horn, but
You're going to anyway, though.
Well, you can't play your own drums. I suggest you don't toot your own horn either.
Hey, Danielle's on YouTube. Y'all heard about Oklahoma giving half the state to the Indian tribes? Yes, I did. What the hell is that going on about?
Yeah. See that shit?
How are they going to work that out?
That's, yeah. That'll be a debacle.
Yeah, I mean,
Believe me.
are you actually going to tell people they got to leave their home? I'm not seeing that. Sorry, but I did hear about it.
does it, I mean, no, this is going to end badly.
Yeah, I think the Supreme Court.
How could that be rational?
I think the Supreme Court actually gave it to him. I'm not positive. Yeah. It did.
Yeah.
It was okay. All right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right, Jared. The Supreme Court ruled that half of Oklahoma is still the land of the, American Indians in Oklahoma. And there you have it.
That is opening up a huge can of worms because I bet with all the treaties the United States has signed with different tribes and as a whole or independently from years and years and years before we were even born, that's going to open up a can of damn worms.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my family, part of my dad's family, is from Oklahoma. Cherokee tribe.
All right.
The Cherokee, Apache, and this not so good Takapa tribe from southwest Louisiana
Mm-hmm.
that were known as cannibals. But it is what it is. I mean, how can you give half a state? I mean, we don't want to take Indian land away more than what we took it away in the beginning. But I mean, something's wrong here.
I agree. This is not gonna go well. Let's see. Comanche tribe benefits from that. I'm Comanche. Comanche tribe was actually a badass tribe at one time. You didn't fuck around with the Comanches too much.
Yeah.
They would kill you, and badly. But yeah, I don't think that's going to work out too good. Although, I got to tell you, we have stolen all kinds of fucking shit from the Indians as far as land and all that. I mean, our history with the Indians is, at least half of it is fucking horrible. So what about the people who live on the land? That's the problem. That's the problem right there. It ain't like they're giving away land that's empty. Let's see. Soon cancel culture is going to cancel white people. Facebook, did you hear about the city council in Seattle? White people can't act white anymore. I don't know how to act white. I just act like Jerry, which is many times not good.
Yeah,
take care, Destiny. Thank you.
It was a city employees had to take a sensitivity training about their whiteness being offensive.
Oh no, I've heard that. I
How the
did
hell
hear that.
could you even pass that?
Yeah.
I mean, you just need to be Ebonics aware, or what the fuck? I mean,
No, they had a whole list of things you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be being white and offensive means that you strive for perfectionism, individuality, and objectivity, which are characteristic white, oppressive, and offensive traits.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that's just horrible.
you don't want people walking around being silly and professional at work and doing the best job they can, I guess. Is that what that is? Another thing is
Right.
Alabama had its primary yesterday, and Jeff Sessions lost to Tommy Tuberville. That's from Kevin
that
Bearden.
was a big one.
Yeah, Kevin Bearden just mentioned it.
Didn't surprise me. I
Didn't
told you,
surprise
it
me
didn't surprise
either.
me.
Well, Trump,
Jeff Sessions was an ass bag.
he was doing really well for a while, but not yesterday in the runoff. At this point,
Well,
I don't think
just
we.
kind of shows you the power that Trump has
I
when
think,
he supports someone.
yeah. I think that.
Tuberville, I mean, won by a landslide.
Yeah, big. He won big. I think at this point we don't need the incumbents, and I don't think we need retreads either. Because what's he is? He's not going to be any different. Should he have, or would he have gotten back into office? It's going to be the same thing. Your ancestors conquered us natives. I don't say they stole anything from Stephen Tolliver. I don't know. We lied a lot about a lot of shit with the Indians. Promised them this, and this, and then when it didn't suit us, we changed laws or did whatever it is we did with treaties and so forth, and said this is it, and this is why Indians don't trust anybody. But I'm not saying Indians are.
No, believe me, they don't.
I
I
don't.
work for Indians.
Yeah.
They don't trust anyone.
I
I don't care what color you
Yeah.
are. They don't trust anyone.
Let's see. What's the difference between
But
conquering and
the
stealing?
point of it is, when you have a war and you win, it's not stealing; it's you won. I mean, the stealing and having a fun.
Well, Matt cut himself off.
It was like trying to kill everybody else that were. I mean, it wasn't a one-way street. We just had overwhelming numbers that we finally beat them, is what it was.
Well, we were also from day one here on this continent an advanced culture, especially when it come to things like war. We had actual guns, cannon, that kind of shit. Things that Native Americans had never had to fight against. And I am in no way, shape, or form saying that Indians were perfect or anything else. I personally believe that if history was told truthfully, you would hear the good and the bad on every, including even black people. Okay, I mean, we know the history of slavery. We know who was actually in the original point of sale for people. Okay, but nobody wants to talk about it. But then the United States treated the Indians badly in many ways. But doing this now, to me, is just open up a big, big, big can of worms that will probably be in the courts for a long time.
I don't know the motivation behind it, but yeah, it's going to be appealed and it'll be in litigation for years.
No, well, it's not going to be appealed because the Supreme Court said it. But
it'll be appealed on individual cases.
Exactly.
Homeowners or landowners or whatever.
not to mention all the things that have come with it. They're all it's going to be in courts forever. Uh, Amanda Marie Wilson, the natives declared war on Europeans and they won. Technically, that's very true. But you got to look at the Indians back then, where white people ran roughshod. They tried to change their religions. They wouldn't let them speak their languages. They wouldn't let them believe in their gods, any of that kind of shit. That was white people who did that. And that was liberal do-gooder white people who did that. They took children from families and put them in Indian schools to teach them English and teach them not to believe in anything Indian. We have our share of fucked up shit going on in this country now, and since it was in any country, I don't care what it is, any entity, you look at their real live history of what actually happened, and much of it is not good. Max says, I think they're open, or what did he say? I just missed Max here. Where the hell did he go? Oh, okay, what about the people who lived on the land? There was another one here. Oh, here it is. Sounds to me like they're poking the bear and it's going to cause trouble. It is, but the lawyers will be happy. They'll get paid. So,
yeah, Nick, have you ever gone through like Arizona and New Mexico? You see Indians that look like goddamn Geronimo. They're like brick red, wrinkled all. I mean, those look like real Indians. You know what I mean?
Look out the massacres of the
I've never been there. I flew over it, going to Las Vegas, but I've never been through it.
Kevin Beard says,
"Oh yeah, now I've done it, and I can see how they call them redskins. I mean, they're like brick red for being out in the New Mexico sun all the time and shit.
Look, it's like my great grandmother. She was straight up from Oklahoma, Cherokee Indian. I mean, her skin was dark. She wasn't red, but she was dark. But we also had Cherokee and Apache, and then my mama's side of the family had this Atakapa, human-eating motherfuckers that was involved in this shit from South Louisiana. But it is what it is, aside from all the French crap that came from Nova Scotia as slaves, not to mention as slaves.
yeah.
People were slaves when they came here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No, you was Kangs.
Yeah.
Kevin Beard says the worst massacre in U.S. history was Fort Mims, Alabama, by Indians. I don't know. That's true. Indians did slaughter white people. There's no doubt of that. But then we slaughtered them also in many different ways. Not only did the army, like Wounded Knee and so on and so forth, they slaughtered people. They would send infected blankets or whatever, or supplies to the Indians to kill, give people smallpox and bullshit like that. The United States tried to change their whole ideology, their entire way of thinking, what they believed, everything. And they did it the same way they've done it with American kids. They started with schools. They taught them a way not to be themselves, but to be Americans. And that's wrong. It was wrong then. It's wrong now. What we're doing to our own kids, and every kid that goes to public school, we're doing it to. Okay.
Well, we can't get off without having a couple of Joe Biden isms that happened over the past couple of days. Did you see the one he said where we got to get the kids back in the marketplace? What the fuck does that mean, Joe?
Yeah, it's idiot.
Oh, he's a moron. not even a moron. He's a sick
Get
man.
the kids back in the marketplace. What does that mean, man?
Amanda Marie Wilson says, my husband is Wilson from the Pine Ridge mess. I forget the name of that battle from the 70s. Really? Did not know that. I think if you look at history, folks, we're not going through anything new. We're just doing it to ourselves now. And it's not in the right direction. And look at what we got running for president. We got Joe Biden, like I just said. I can't put four words together. He is obviously not well. He's being propped up by who knows. Not good.
Oh, and then another guy asked him, "What is?" He's gonna go, and he said, "I'm just gonna watch me and see what happens." I don't know what that meant either.
Yeah. Somebody used to watch that bastard at all times.
I'm going to read about this. Apparently, Amanda's husband was part of the Pine Ridge Wounded Knee occupation began in February of 73. Approximately 200 Ogallala Lakota, I believe that's Sioux, and followers of the American Indian Movement, AIM, seized and occupied the town of Wounded Knee, South Dakota, in the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. Sad. Hey, they took over Alcatraz too, because apparently they thought they owned that. Who knows? Oh, the riots followed the failure of an effort of the Ogallala Sioux Civil Rights Organization to impeach tribal president Richard Wilson, for whom they accused of corruption, abuse of opponents. Additionally, rioters criticized the United States government failure to fulfill treaties with Native American people and demanding the reopening of treaty negotiations, hopefully arrive at fair and equitable treatment of American natives. So is your husband Richard Wilson? I don't know. And don't make, so I was just wondering. Alan McMillan is a proud straight white man. Okay. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're proud of it. That's good. That's good. I just don't want you to shove it down my throat. And I'm not saying he is. I'm just in general. Just in general. I don't want to shove down. I don't want just because you're gay or transgender or black or Hispanic or white or anybody else to shove their shit down my throat. And I'm pretty sure most people don't. So what the hell, shut up and sit down. Live your fucking life. Be secure in who you are. If you have to make people accept what you are, you're not secure in what you are. It's that fucking simple. Anyway, we are out of time. Sorry. We actually had like 16, 17 people listening to this dribble. Who knew? Happy day. Happy day. For us, that's big time. Anyway, I appreciate everybody came by and, commented and put their 2 cents in. And it was well worth it tonight. Thank you. Friday night, Jasmine will be with us. So we'll be talking about her and hopefully we'll raise some money. Related to Wounded Knee. I see. Well, I mean, you know, it must have been that Richard Wilson guy. Matt, you got any last words for this evening?
Are we gonna do the goat feed thing tomorrow?
Oh, yes, tomorrow night. I forgot. I'm sorry. God damn. We are on doing radio tomorrow night on Goat Feed. Really? Goat Feed? And it's Trigger Warning TV and it's Alt Feed Radio, not Goat Feed. I will be putting out the link and all that and letting people come by, have a conversation tomorrow night. Will be radio on the internet. Internet radio. Okay. Was that all you wanted to say, Matt?
Well, now that we're back on total lockdown in California, stay in, stay safe, stay high.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go. What else is there to do? I do want to invite you all to a filming recording. Take care, Stephen. Thank you. Amanda, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by. We'll hope to see you again. If you like the page, like the American Rebellion page, you'll get, if you hit the bell or whatever the hell it is they got on the Facebook, you know, see first, you may actually get a thing when we're on. I'm doing a new DVD using my other name. Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. 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 Good show. Good to have been on here with you all. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you. Nick, you got any last words for tonight?
Yeah, you know, like Matt, on Matt's subject, you know, internet killed the rock and roll star. What was that saying?
Video.
But everybody donate to Jasmine.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
There you go.
Help my daughter.
Thank you. Yes. In Warrior, Alabama. Okay. All right. Good for you, Kevin. Glad to see you're doing stuff. Trump replaces campaign manager Brad Parscale as polls show Biden leading. Well, I don't think he has a lot to worry about, but we'll see. Anyhow, yeah, please go to the links on the video. Buy a T-shirt. It's $20 okay? Donate to the GoFundMe, please. I would very much like to raise as much as we possibly can here. We will be on with her on Friday night. Hopefully we will, Matt will probably have some trivia, you know, the Latin and the Greek stuff we all love so much. And hopefully we'll have not only a good time, but a productive one. I would appreciate that. Anyhow, please stay vigilant, be aware of your surroundings at all times, and always remember, it's amazing what you can do when you have no other choice. My name's Jerry. On behalf of Matty K, Nick Young, and the whole Hee Haw gang here, we bid everybody a good night. Bye.